Hey, what's up, everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Raft, the second chapter update. So, in the previous episode, I pretty much just expanded the raft as much as I could before doing anything of interest, and we found an island with a shipwreck on it, and I wasn't planning on recording at this point. I actually wanted to do some more stuff before I did, but I ended up finding another island. This time it has a plane crash up top over there, and I don't know if these finding these islands is progress towards towards getting to to like the radio station thing. I know that to get to those and finding the larger islands and getting to the radio station or radio tower or something like that. I think it's something like that, right? I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a landmark. It's like the only thing of its kind that you can find, so it's kind of not hard to understand what I'm talking about, right? Anyways, so I've done a ton of expanding. I've been going nonstop for as much as I could, obviously. Let's repair that real quick. Uh, yeah, I had Brucey was attacking my raft earlier, but I killed him. I actually went on a hunt. I just went into the water and I just started having him come at me, and because I kind of more or less got the hang of how to fight the shark. Like I said, I think I said in the previous episode, as soon as it opens its jaw, attack. Because if you're like a second late or two, like maybe like a second and a half, you're like a second late, you might hit it, but it's still the shark will still get you. Anyways, I killed Brucey again after who knows how many times. I've killed him 9 times now, aside from the one on camera. Anyways, so I've been expanding. I've been adding all the the layers of collection nets, and I've completed the front already. I'm not gonna add any more to this. I am still gonna add more nets along that line right there, as you can see. But anyways, this is my raft at this point in time. I don't like being on the. I said ground floor. I was gonna say ground floor, but it's more like sea level. I don't like being at sea level with the raft, so I always like to go up at least one floor. I have a few of those going right there, a few of those large crop plots, but I tried to make it work, but I need to expand. There's Brucey again. Yeah, he responds in like a minute or two at most after you kill him, at least in normal mode. Anyways, I was trying to make it work with the palm trees. I can have a decent. I wouldn't say constant, but a more decent supply of planks, because I need a ton of planks for all this. As you can see, this uses a ton of planks. Um, I use thatch roofs for those ramps right there to get up to that, because I like I like to add a little bit of color to the raft, and green is the only one they have available without the paint. And I'm like, I don't think I'll paint that. If I could paint it, I'll paint it. If it doesn't let me paint the leaves, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Anyways, that up there is our roosting area or something like that. I I really don't know how the seagulls work, because I know they've been nerfed. Like very early on, they were nerfed um, really bad, because no matter how many nests you would put, like seagulls would be constantly coming in, constantly laying eggs, constantly uh, giving feathers. Well, I don't think they gave that much feathers. I think they just laid eggs constantly, and well, the player just had a constant supply of food. Speaking of food, I'm kind of low on my sustenance and my thirst, so I'm gonna refill that real quick. So I have water bottles now. Um, I'm still using this what is it called? Let me just go into here real quick, get the name for it. The simple purifier, because since I had already, I hadn't researched glass or anything like that. I didn't want to make anything or construct anything that I hadn't researched yet. And the glass purifier or the advanced purifier, I don't know what it's called, but the one that uses glass, um, wasn't something I had researched yet. So I kind of decided, you know what, I'll just hold off on it. I have stuff to do anyway, so yeah. That's why that didn't work out over there because it needed fresh water. I had completely and totally forgot. I'm like, does it need fresh water or regular, or could I use seawater? Yeah, I need fresh water, so that didn't go very well. Anyways, so I've been building this, and since I want to have most of this off, the sea level raft, that's why I'm having it like this. It's more or less, what's the word? I had the word earlier and I completely and totally forgot. Symmetrical. It's more or less symmetrical. So I already mentioned that there's 30 of these. There's 15 on this section, and then there's that middle section splitting that, and then there's um, another 15 going that way. So it's 15 and 15. So that's 30 here, 30 there. And then right here I actually have 15 right in the middle. I did it like this, and I didn't go straight in a straight line all the way through because then I would be missing any drifting, flotsam, whatever, that would come down the middle. So I needed to have something down the middle here at the front. So I went 15 here, 15, and 15, 15 on these two. That's 30 there. Over here, I actually since I had those middle ones, I have actually one center here and one over there in between that one and that one. So that kind of makes it kind of off. It's off centered. So regrettably, I couldn't have it. There's no way I can split 15 evenly. So I have it was either seven on this side and seven on that side, or go 8. And because I'd either have 29 or 31. I'm like, I don't want to be under 30, so I just went over 31. So I have 8 here and 8 on the other side. So that's 16. That brings it up to like a line of 31. Whatever. Such is life. You can't always get what you want. Anyways, so I've made water bottles because I kind of sort of needed it now. I'm like, you know what? I need to be carrying water because I actually died once of thirst, and I don't know if it was hunger as well, but I died of thirst because I was out scavenging. I was not deep sea diving. I was just going around getting a bunch of materials. I actually died with a full inventory of full stacks of clay, copper, metal ore, all that good stuff, scrap, all that stuff, and I died. Brucey didn't even play a part in that at all. I died because I was, being a hoarder, being greedy, whatnot. And so that, yeah, I've lost my captain's hat. So I'm no longer a captain of the raft. I'm just, I'm just a rafter. Anyways, so I have a bunch of stuff that I need to do. I have my anchor right there, my stationary anchor now. My sail right here. I've been sailing around. And so I also have an idea of continuing up and going further up, but I don't want to have like the levels being just one section. I'll call this a section because that's how far one staircase goes up. And I'm like, nah, that's too low. And especially because crops go, these crop plots go higher. Those will probably be better at the very, very top. But I'm not done yet, so I'm like, where else would I put them? I'm like, if I'm gonna wait all the way until I have, my raft complete, then it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to do this anytime soon. And since I wanted to test that, of course it didn't work, like I mentioned, to see if I could keep that up. I couldn't, so like I said, I need the glass. I need a lot of other stuff. So I have copper now, which I hadn't researched. I have a bunch of copper. I have a lot of stuff. So here I have glass. I just need one to do the research, I believe. I don't know if you use the hinges. I don't even know if I researched already with hinges. I may have not. And then there's the copper, which I completely and totally forgot to get out of there. I wanted to switch it. Come on. I also haven't made any of the better storages because I really don't want to waste hinges on it. So I just make the small ones, and I have very little space right now. As you can see, my inventory is completely full because I just don't want to make anymore. I'm like, I should stop making these. I don't want to make anymore, but I have no choice. Eventually I'll have to. Anyways, another thing I've got is the cooking pot, cooking station here. I have gotten a ton of recipes. You saw that water coming up, how that raises up, that rises up really bad, and our raft just goes under. I hate that so much. That's the reason why I always go one level above the raft, the base raft, to do that. So yeah, I have even more recipes over here. And so you see, I'm pretty much going underwater now. That's how high that goes, and that's why I hate that. Anyways, I have goop getting done right there. So I've got a bunch of recipes. I don't know what recipes I'm missing. I think I'm missing one with the shark, with shark meat in it. So I have vegetable soup right there, simple fish stew, and then 3 of fruit compote. I actually had 4 on the front side, but then I'm like, you know what? I think I should probably take it off. And I just removed it and brought it to the back. And I have another one of vegetable soup and simple fish stew. So I'm pretty much just making it so that the front side is reflecting on the back side. I got another vegetable soup down there, but I don't have it on the next side, so I just put it below. It lets me put it there, so it's fine. I'm like, I don't really care. It's just either I throw it away. It really is a completely and totally waste of inventory space to keep it in either in my inventory or in storage. So I'm like, either there or it's gonna be trash. So I'm like, you know what? Let's hoard it. I'm a hoarder, so I'm gonna put it there. Anyways, got the advanced grill going as well. Got 3 smelters. What else of interest aside from that and my raft? Oh yeah, let's go. Let me show you guys real quick. So right here, I consider this my tail. I don't plan on expanding any further back. So this right here, I consider my tail up to the roost of like, and then the sides are like the wings. I don't know. It's kind of like a bird. It's kind of weird. It just turned out this way. And this right here is where I plan to have the sail. Actually, I plan on moving it up. I want to see. I haven't tested this. Probably most people already know. I haven't tested it though to see if I can actually place the anchor up here if I have space down there. So like right here, I pretty much have a path all the way down. Like it's a drop straight down. If I remove that, if it'll let me, I'll probably try it. It probably won't let me do that. It probably has to be on the base level of the raft. But if it does, I'm gonna test it anyways later. If not, I want the sail up here. That way I can have a better view of my surroundings, especially with such a large raft now. Actually, this not as the largest I've made a raft. I've actually made a raft really long, like 2 or 3 times longer than this, but it just gets really laggy. Your frame drops really bad because just so much going on. Anyways, let's go up to that. I do plan on making a ramp because I usually do this on my rafts. What I do is try to get as high as possible. Maybe like this level is fine, and then just start. I forget it's over here. Just start a ramp as high as you can, as high as you can. And if if you need to stretch it out a little bit because the roof just goes up and up, and it doesn't really go out much. So after putting one of those, what I do is put one of these at the end of each. I can't put it here because there's no pillars. What are they called? Wooden pillars? Yeah, I don't have any of those. But you can place one at the end of each roof piece. Not those. It doesn't let you place on any of these. But these complete roof pieces. And then you can start stretching it out that way. Like, it goes up one, then further, and then it goes ahead one. Then up one, ahead one, up one, ahead one. Things like that. And that's though I use those ramps to I don't know if the islands have been modified in a way that you can always reach the top no matter what. But before you couldn't, you would always have to build something, and I would always build ramps like this one that I'm talking about at the front, and I would just stop right behind the um instead of on the side like this, I'd stop like over there in front of it, and I'd have my ramp just pretty much going all across the islands. That's how long I'd make them because I needed sometimes I couldn't access certain areas like the very top of that. Maybe I don't even know if I'll be able to reach it. Maybe we could, but anyways, I'm still gonna make one probably at the very tip of this, or maybe over here ahead of everything. I don't know, somewhere out of the way. Anyways, I think that's enough of the explanation going on right there. Pretty much half the episode. Okay, so let's go up here. I need to eat. I need to drink. I've been wasting time. So I have like 30, maybe at least 20 plus. Because I remember having like 25 shells, and I've been getting extra shells or clam shells. So I've made a ton of these. So I plan on filling in every single square, like just like in the middle of each square, just to see what seagulls come in, where they don't. I have a feeling that they just come in randomly, and it's just very, very rare when they do come in now, because like I said, it's been really, really like super nerfed. But I'm just gonna like clamshells, as far as I know, don't have any other use except for this. If it has any other use, then I guess I screwed up and I just made too many of these. But anyways, I like how it looks. It's kind of nice. What's funny is something I want to mention. I thought there wasn't any fall damage in this game. Apparently there is. So if I drop from where those nests are at the very top, from that uh, from that level, if I drop all the way down to my raft down over there, I won't take damage. But if I go just one higher, where that ramp, that single roof piece over there is that I call a ramp, and I drop from there, I actually do take damage. I take like a 25% or something damage. I don't know. Anyways, so right now we got two seagulls. So I have so many nests, as you can tell. You know, apparently they don't like being close to each other. They're only at the extremes, but they have come in closer. As you can see, there's some right there, some feathers. I'll just pick one up so I can research it if that is even possible. I haven't gotten any eggs because I haven't checked any of these nests. I don't really want to spook them, but I wonder how close you need to get to them to spook them. Oh yeah, another thing. I put stairs on this at first, and I'm like, and that's when I completely, cause I didn't remember, and then I'm like, it clicked, and I'm like, wait, I can put the roofs and do that. I'm like, that's what I had done before, and then I had already built these, and I'm like, I can remove them, recover some of the materials, or just leave them there. I'm like, just leave them there. I really didn't want to move it. So I don't know how close you need to get to actually spook them. So these center ones haven't gotten any activity, but that one over there did, and then I've seen that one with multiple times, and that one as well. I think there's feathers over there, feathers right there. So I kind of take a look. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how far you need to be, but they seem to get activity on most of these. But I just don't see any eggs. Or do they just come from chickens? I forget. I remember the seagull. Okay, I'm really close, and that seagull is not moving. I remember the seagulls giving eggs. Probably they don't give eggs anymore. They probably removed that, and it's just and now that just comes from chickens. But we haven't found any islands with animals yet, so we can't capture them. So from here, I wouldn't take damage, but from here, I do. There you go. Oh, it's not. It's maybe like 20%. I don't know. That seems a little too little for 25. Anyways, that's about that. So I do think, now that I think about it, that we don't get any eggs from them anymore, because I think we used to, way back when. So let's go to the research table. We got things to research. Let's throw this in there, see if we can research that. Yep. So we got a metal arrow, the paintbrush, and we got the hammock. I can't read that. Well, I can. It's just very, very small. Lets you sleep through the night and can be used to revive incapacitated friends. Respawning in a hammock provides you with even more health than a simple bed. Okay, so that's probably something we want to make. Just learn that. Glass, for sure. Because I need that advanced purifier. Can purify several cups of water at once. Does not require fuel, which is even better. One of these. Yeah. Those batteries are going to come in handy real soon. We're going to have to start making radios. So we need to make a circuit board, and then we can research that. I don't know about the battery if we research that at all. Power electrical machines. Commonly used for electrical machines. That's that. Hinges. Oh, I have researched that. I just wanted to make sure. Nail. Just double checking because I forget. I haven't researched in a while. Anyways, that needs circuit boards. That needs a water bottle, which I really don't want to use. Circuit board. So I think we should, the next thing to do is probably make that circuit board. Where's it going to be? In here? I forget where that could be. Here. We need goo, which we actually have some over here. Just waiting to be picked up. And it 2 ingots. Yeah, luckily I have a lot of that. A lot of copper. I'll just make the 1 for now. Research table. Yeah, because we need to start getting, we need to start finding the larger islands, and we need to find that other station, tower thing, whatever it's called, as well. So a sprinkler, I mean, antenna used with the receiver. Sprinkler waters your crops automatically. Seems to be missing a battery though. Okay. I wonder how that works. Like, does it like go like does it what's the word? Dang. Does it? I'm just gonna say throw water. Does it throw water um like in a cone or like in an AOE, or does it just water like individual crop plots? That's also a question that I would have. I don't even know if it's for crop plots or just for the grass. Anyways, and receiver used to locate nearby radio signals. So what else do we need? Um, we had found that one island in the previous episode that had dirt. Regrettably, we didn't have a shovel. We probably could have made it, but I just brain fart. Anyways, I didn't think about it. Explosive powder. I don't know how do I make the explosive powder. Mm, I know I have the goo, but do I have to process that in some way, shape, or form? Maybe I do. I know it's kind of dark. I apologize for that. Let's take that. I wonder if this can be processed inside that or dried in some way. It doesn't say anything like that. I may have already tried to research this. I want to see what it told me. I don't think, does it go there? Oh, I think you have to do that. Okay. I didn't know you had to do that. Okay, but that's fine. What else do we need? So yeah, we didn't get dirt. We might get dirt from this one because, you know, it's an island with something special. I already checked. There is a pufferfish or poison puffer in the water. It's like somewhere over there in patrolling that area somewhere down there. So I wanted to make sure. I'm like, oh, is this one of those special islands, or you know, more special islands than the regular ones that we just find all over the place? And yeah, it seems so. So let's put this away. No, it wasn't in there. It was actually over here. And get my planks back. One thing to mention about these stairs, I don't know if this is normal, but those guardrails aren't actually doing anything. It's just, you know, you just walk through them. I would prefer that actually work. I don't know if they worked before or not because I don't remember ever using them. I would always use like the thatch roof or the roof to make like ramps up to my stuff. I would always do that because I preferred it. I didn't used to. I actually didn't used to make this that high. I would just make it one level higher, and then I just make a really long thing that way, and then kind of long in that direction as well. What else? Let's check the research book. So I'm gonna research that right now. I don't have any honey. Eggs probably just from the chickens now. So that's gonna be from that. Wool. I don't know if it's a llama, alpaca. I don't think there's sheeps. I don't recall sheeps. Leather from hogs. I remember those, and that's about it, really. Water bottle, but I do not want to waste that. See farther. Nah. One of these days, but not today. Yeah, that's ready. I was just waiting for this, actually. So explosive powder. Okay, so that goes there. And with the net canister, which we need because that's ammo for, where's that weapon? Well, it's not really a weapon. Yeah, it counts as weapon, I guess. The net launcher. We need one of these as ammo for that to catch animals. There you go. So we got that going on. All good. So now let's go on to the island. Let's go check on that up there. Probably won't have anything of interest. Oh, we need that shovel. Let me make that shovel real quick. Alright, so we're ready to go. And I was just having a quick meal because this is my emergency food that I keep stockpiled in there when I don't have anything cooked or anything like that. I don't have anything going on in the cook pot right now. Right now, the only thing I've been doing really is vegetable soup. Not fruit compote because we can't, because we need some berries that I think are only on the larger islands. And we need milk, which I think are from like goats or something like that. I don't know. And I don't make the simple fish stew because I don't know. I just got used to just making the vegetable soup because we get beets and potatoes from that. So yeah. So I guess we're gonna go on now. I haven't completed this side yet. This is all gonna be a collection nets. I have like 7 of them on both sides. This one and the other end over there. Anyways, the poofer fish right there, as you can see. Maybe can't see it. It's kind of dark, but it's right there. I just know that I'm getting some huge chugs for some odd reason. I wasn't getting these earlier. Or maybe it's because I'm recording as well. Yeah, it happens. I don't have that great of equipment anyways. Oh, there are the berries right there. Speak of the devil. Now we got some berries. I wonder if we can actually plant those and get more out of them. Despite being very red, they are not poisonous. Oh look, morning. And I gotta find dirt patches as well. There better be dirt here. What's this? Oh, it's just from the airplane. It's just from the chopper. I probably won't find dirt here. I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion I won't find it. It isn't very big. Wait, I'm stuck. Hmm. Well, we're gonna deal with that first. So jump up here. Can I jump up here? And then these trees, can they be chopped down? I haven't tried it, and I'm guessing they can't. Nope. They're just there, I guess. They don't give any vines or anything like that either? Okay. So the RB 2017. I'm really unaware of what that could mean. Yeah, they're probably ain't gonna be. Wait, what's that? Oh, we got a helmet. Well, I guess that's better. A pilot helmet. And we got a chest back there. Okay, so now we have a new helmet. Hopefully I don't die and lose that one either. I I don't. I checked in the menu to see if there's a third person a view, but I don't see anything. So I would have liked to do that just so you can pick up the crate. Scrap metal ingot, a scrap hook, glass, bolt, and hinge. Oh, all that stuff I can make. Not really of interest, but I guess the only thing of interest here is the helmet that we got. That's about it. And well, the only reason I started it now was because I found something other than just regular islands that don't give much. Hopefully, the next time I come back with you all, uh, my raft is well. It's not gonna be complete because there's levels that I wanted to make and all that stuff. So at least the first level is gonna be done, hopefully. So we can get. Ah, that sucks. There's no. I don't see any. I'm gonna look around, but I don't see any dirt. I'm gonna see if I can find some dirt patches. Okay, so I got bad news. I've scoured the entirety of the island, and there is just nothing. I did find more berries, and I got watermelon, but that is crap compared to the dirt. The dirt is very important for keeping animals or for homesteading, whatever that word is called. Anyways, like I said, that's my emergency food. Red berries, I need to see if I can grow these because if I can't, I need to save them for special occasion, really, because I just got 2. And in the I've only gotten 2 in the entirety of this playthrough so far. The entire time I've been going through islands is like this is only the second island that I've found that is special in some way, shape, or form other compared to the rest. Anyways, oh my god, I'm getting some terrible chugs. I should probably lower I don't probably should lower the water quality. I don't know. I like the water quality. I don't want to change that. Anyways, I don't think I can research anything that I've gotten right now. And by that I mean the berries. Can I research that? No. Because everything else I already had. I can't research anything. I don't think I can research seeds now, can I? No, the only thing is the bee jar, the empty. Wait, bee jar. I know there's a net to get. I'm guessing you find a bees somewhere or a beehive or something, and you use this to catch the net. It just says bugs, but I don't think that there's anything other than bees. And then once you catch it, I don't know if you automatically get the bee jar or you have to make the jar. I don't. That's not something that we have available to make, so I don't know. What else can I make? Battery. I'm gonna make a battery. I don't think I can research that either. What I need to do is I'm gonna start setting up the receiver with the antenna. I don't know if I need 3 or how many. I'm gonna start setting up antennas as well. I'm gonna start looking for the larger islands now. Continue expanding the raft. Yeah, I don't think I think the only things you can research are things that are like in here. Like it says, okay, this, that, and that is what you need. Eggs, honeycomb, leather, wool, and that's about it, right? I don't think I have anything else that I can actually research. At least not at this research table. I don't know if they've introduced a new research table for like the new things. Um, with this update, like for the locker, that new storage locker. I want that storage locker bad because best friends of hoarders like me is either infinite storage or infinite inventory. This not infinite, or infinite stacks of items, or maybe not infinite, but just like big stacks. Maybe 100 stacks, 500 stacks, 200 stacks, whatever. Other than that, big extra storage places, and this is not big. This is tiny, and then this one is. I'm guessing it's very tiny. Also tiny compared to the storage locker. I'd rather get that, but that's gonna have to wait for a while. Anyways, I'm gonna start setting that up. I'm gonna start looking for larger islands. I'll probably come back to you all depending on which one I find, either or. I guess the like radio station or tower or whatever that thing is called. I really don't know what it's called. I forget. I'll probably come back with the name some other time. And the larger islands when I get the dirt, when I start setting up the homesteading and all that stuff, because I want that as well. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna have to how I manage all this, because you have to water the grass so your animals can stay fed. If you don't feed them on time, they're gonna die, and then you have to have them corralled in, because then they'll just walk off the raft and they'll fall into the water, and the shark will probably eat them, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I gotta do all that, get all that working, and I may have to make more storage that I don't want to make, but if I have no choice, I'll have to. Whatever. That's gonna be all for now. I'll see you on the next episode with, like I said, on either a large island. I'm gonna go back for the pufferfish, but that's gonna be me wasting my own time. Not wasting your time anymore. So on a large island or with that radio tower thing, either or. So yeah, that's all for now. I'm gonna continue. Since now now I can now I've researched some other stuff. I'm gonna make all that good stuff and move a lot of stuff around, because I don't want to be all the time down here. This is just my original setup, and everything's just strewn about, and wherever it fits, wherever it doesn't look too terrible, that's where it is. Anyways, that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.